Welcome back to the Beyond the Evidence channel. Subscribe and turn on all notifications so you don't miss any of mysterious cases. And if you enjoy, like the video. We have all seen antiques, old objects that carry with them fragments of the past. Most of them are harmless and simple relics of history, but some seem to hold something much darker. Tonight's story is about one of the most infamous haunted objects in the world, a small wooden wine cabinet known as the Dybbuk Box. The story begins in 2001 when an antique shop owner named Kevin Manis purchased a simple looking wooden wine box at an estate sale in Portland, Oregon. The seller, an elderly woman, warned him, "This box belonged to my grandmother. She survived the Holocaust. She believed the box contained the spirit something called a Dybbuk." In Jewish folklore, a Dybbuk is a malicious spirit, a wandering soul that can cling to the living and bring destruction. The legend says that the only way to trap a Dybbuk is to seal it inside a vessel, an object that becomes both prison and curse, like something you see in the horror movie. Most of them I think it's real. The grandmother had performed an ancient ritual locking the Dybbuk inside this very wine cabinet. Her warning was simple: never open the box. Kevin Manis ignored the warning. When he opened the cabinet, he found several odd objects inside: two ancient coins, a lock of brown hair tied with a string, a lock of blonde hair, a small stone goblet, a brass candlestick, and a dried rose. From that night on, the nightmare began. Kevin experienced horrific nightmares, visions of a dark figure coming toward him, shadows moving in his home. Even more disturbing, his friends and family began having the same nightmares after being near the box. The strange things start happening. Light flickered, objects shattered, and a strange smell filled the air, a mix of jasmine flowers and burnt hay. Kevin's own mother suffered a stroke shortly after touching the box. By then, Kevin was convinced this was no ordinary antique. It was cursed. Terrified, he decided to sell it on eBay, writing in the description, "I wish to be clear. This box is haunted and brings terrible misfortune. Whoever buys it does so at their own risk." The listing went viral, and soon new owners reported the same orders: shadows moving at night, whispering voices, electronics breaking without explanation. The curse seemed to follow wherever the Dybbuk box went. Eventually, the box came into the possession of Jason Hastings, a museum director. He too experienced terrifying events, health problems, sudden illnesses, and disturbing visions. But unlike others, he tried to study it, writing a book about the box and its dark history. The Dybbuk Box had now become a global phenomenon, inspiring documentaries, horror movies, and endless speculation. Years later, the box made headlines again when rapper Post Malone claimed to have touched it during a visit to a paranormal museum. Shortly after, he survived a series of near-fatal incidents, including a plane emergency landing and a car crash. Fans immediately connected it to the curse of the Dybbuk Box. The story of the Dybbuk Box is not just about a cursed chest. Throughout history, there have been many objects said to carry dark energy or a mysterious force within them. One of the most famous examples is a doll that was collected years ago by Ed and Lorraine Warren, two well-known paranormal investigators. Today, this doll is kept in their museum under strict protection, sealed behind glass with clear warnings to anyone who visits. This raises a haunting question. Why do certain objects, like an old box or a simple doll, gain such a terrifying reputation? Is there truly an unknown force attached to them, or are these stories born from the power of human belief? So, what exactly is the truth behind this infamous object? Is it really a vessel for an ancient, malevolent spirit? Or is it all just the power of belief, fear, and suggestion turning coincidence into a legend? Whatever the truth may be, the Dybbuk Box has become one of the most chilling and mysterious haunted artifacts in the world. A small wooden cabinet carrying with it a question no one can answer. What happens if the spirit inside is ever truly unleashed? And in the end, do you believe objects can hold evil spirits? Or is this just a story fueled by superstition? Share your thoughts in the comments and remember, some boxes are never meant to be opened.